Okay, and we are finally back with some more. I wouldn't say more. So I decided I'm gonna do some Realm of the Mad God tonight. Don't feel like Far Cry. I'm gonna be honest with you. Really haven't been in the mood for Far Cry, so I do apologize for anybody that's been really enjoying that playthrough, but it's just kind of is what it is. I've been busy with work and stuff, and after recently moving and stuff, it's been kind of a struggle trying to get everything done. So, and then now I'm going through some personal freaking issues again, so it'll be alright though. It's just a matter of me and Allie figuring it out. Um, got a sudden surprise with my car again. I have to take it into the stupid shop, and I'm upset about that, but I'll get over it. Alright, so I hope that this game doesn't get destroyed on Twitch's compression, but we'll see. Streaming at the highest level quality that I can stream at, so we'll just go with that and hope that it works out. And if it isn't, then, you know, I will know. Here, let me see how the stream... I'm going to be checking the stream a lot. Because I can check my preview, but the preview doesn't actually tell me how the game looks when I'm actually playing. It looks like it's okay for right now. It looks like it's okay for right now. Okay. Okay. So this is Realm of the Mad God, for those who don't know. This is technically a game that probably shouldn't still be alive, but the people who took over, like, it's changed owners, I think, like, maybe twice or something. It used to be a Flash game, but essentially it's a bullet hell game, Toho style game that has permadeath. So everything you pick up, if you have it on your inventory, when you die, you will die. You could also level up your stats and stuff like that via potions that you get dropped in the realm and whatnot. Oh my god, those are my lifetime values, or at least the stats on this character. So essentially, basically, the permadeath is like pretty brutal. Basically, I've already got this character 7 out of 8 stats maxed. I'm just working on mana right now. And also working on another character. I have several other characters on this game. Yeah, I have several 8/8 characters. Most of them with okay gear. And then not too long ago they added exaltations, basically, which means that you can improve your stats even further. What do I have to do to get an exaltation on this? Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, so it actually highlights complete 5 more fungal to permanently increase wisdom by 1. Oh, okay, cool. That's kind of nice. So these are additional stats on top of the cap stats that you'll have. Interesting. Yeah, these are new to me. I've never had a character, because these dungeons are extremely hard. I'm getting ahead of myself. But basically, you get loot in this game, you pick up stuff, and you get your character stronger. The whole goal is to really just, I mean, it's kind of like a loot game, so try to get more stuff, you try to get rare drops, and try to get stronger. There's an overall realm I'm going to show you guys in a second. Right now, there's a queue for me to enter, so I'm just waiting to get in there. Position 7 at the moment. And in the realm, it's called the Realm of the Mad God. He's got several realms open. Right now trying to get into Beholder. The reason why I'm going into the full one is because it's much more fun, and you'll actually get a lot more dungeons done in more populated worlds versus the empty worlds. The empty worlds are good for, like, if you're just trying to farm basic stat pots with dungeons you could solo yourself. But if you need help with, like, the more complicated dungeons, then yeah. There's objectives on the map, which I will show in just a second. I think if anyone in the chat is familiar with Guild Wars 2, like, and how you can just join random other people doing, like, bosses and stuff like that, it's very similar to that. For those who have played Guild Wars 2 back in the day, when it was a thing, and it's no longer a thing. Maybe it still is. I heard that that game didn't do as well as it should have. But it is what it is. So, position 4, I'm almost in. Now I actually get to see the game. I got some music going because I don't like the music in this game. I don't know if they ever made it better or not, but it is what it is. Oh, the history of this game. It was a Flash game, believe it or not. I guess it looks like a Flash game if you guys look at it closely enough. And what ended up happening is that in order for the game to continue, like, existing, they had to, like, migrate the game over to its own, like, engine. Because Flash was a security risk. Adobe Flash, anyway. And, it's no longer a trustworthy program. It's just been hacked and whatever. So that was a whole thing. This version of the game is called Exalt because that's on the Exalt engine or whatever. So when they launched this, oh my goodness, the performance of the game was just so much better. And it was crazy, like how many people on Reddit and Reddit were complaining about, well, I don't want to play the Exalt client because it's glitchy and stuff and not as good as the Flash client. I'm like, what are you talking about? Flash literally has a memory dump issue. And like the longer the game's running, the more likely you are to like get into a really strong freeze. And guess what? Freezes cause your character to die. Because the mobs will just kill you. I've lost a lot of characters on the old Flash client because of like how shitty Flash was. Horrible. But yeah, the reason why I'm streaming this game is because I recently got back into it and I realize how much I like it still. Even though like when you lose a character, it's very, very like punishing and frustrating. At this point, like I'm kind of viewing it as like if I lose a character, I mean it's always fun to rebuild because I still have all these other characters and technically like I had a whole bunch of accounts with a whole bunch of other characters because back then on the Flash client you didn't need an actual verified email to have accounts. You could just build as many as you want. Nowadays you have to verify, so I lost access to like 9 of my accounts that I used to have, and then all I had was just this one, which I don't remember who the original character on this one was. I want to say it's probably the Knight, or if I made a new one. And in the span of like a couple months I was able to get several characters, so I mean the rebuild is probably the fun part. Oh my god, the freaking realm closed. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Come on, that sucks so much. Oh my goodness. I was literally in position 0 and then the freaking realm closed. So I couldn't get in. Okay, I just gotta wait a little bit longer. I can shoot my stuff right now. Hey, Gord Fox. Welcome to the stream. Oh, this is so frustrating. I hate, like, dealing with full worlds like this, but I mean, in order for me to get the stuff done, because I want to do some of the harder dungeons. I haven't seen this game in a while. Yeah, right? That's why I was like, you know what? Let me stream this, because I've been playing this a lot, and I don't feel like doing Far Cry. So, you know, really the big thing with Far Cry at the moment is just the situation with, like, me and Allie. Like, we can't figure out how to, like, get the audio right without it being annoying for you guys on the stream. Since our setups are so close to each other, there would be echoing and stuff. So I'm trying to think of like a solution to that would be simple and not too complicated. Did this realm close? Oh, no, it's still open. Okay, it's only been open for 16 minutes. Position 1. Okay, so I'm about to join it in just a second here. But yeah, Gord, I don't know if you were around when this game was a Flash game or not, but it's no longer a Flash game. Okay, so what I was doing was just general like farming and loot farming. I'm playing on Necromancer right now, which basically has the staff. It shoots 2 shots. It kills stuff. And then I have my right-click ability, which allows me to steal health from enemies and deal damage at the same time, which is really nice. So it's kind of like an offensive healer. Okay, so Yeah, no one wants to fight the Avatar of the Forgotten King, because it's not fun. I'm just going to wait until somebody calls something that I'm interested in, and just go from there. Hey, how's it going, Generock? Thanks for watching the stream. What I need is, I actually need a Haunted Cemetery to drop. I have dailies and stuff in this game, and there's a pretty good reward for killing the boss at the cemetery. And I could solo that dungeon. I remember back before it was called Exalt. Yeah, that was when it was a Flash game, and they had to migrate over, and I was explaining how, like, the whole migration thing was like a whole controversy amongst the community, because people were like, well, I don't want to get off Flash. And it's like, when Exalt first came out, I was like super excited, because I was like, yes, freaking not a Flash client. Yes, please. Flash. It was just, Flash was not only a security risk, but like, with the longer this game run, it had like a memory dump issue. And it would just continuously take up more and more resources, and then eventually, like, the game would start lagging. No matter how good your PC was, your game would start lagging because you would run out of RAM. And it sucked. But I just thought it was wild that there was people actually complaining that Exalt was the way forward. It's like, there's no other way. Like, they literally have to do it because Flash is such a security risk, and the support for it's being stopped. So that's like the last thing I want to do is get sued because somebody got your information and credit card stuff through the Flash client. Like, you know, it's just awful. Yeah, this is not going to be a very difficult dungeon. I'm hoping we'll run into some later ones that are tougher to show off, like, how ridiculous the patterning can get in terms of, like, what I'm supposed to dodge. However, that doesn't mean that, like, you know, I can't get screwed. And one of the nice things about this game, and why it's like, even though it's permadeath and very punishing, no matter at any point, like, if you feel like your character's gonna die, you can just hit the escape button, or technically the Nexus button, which in my case is R, and then just immediately get out of there. You don't get any loot though, so that's the trade-off. Like, people tend to get greedy, and that's how they die. Or sometimes you'll literally just get bum rushed by like a mob that does like a fuck ton of damage and shotguns you in the face, which I've had that happen recently, like twice, and it was pretty triggering. But you know what? Still playing this game, so who cares? Don't make this game look fun to play. I don't want to get sucked into another MMO. I mean, honestly, it is kind of fun. Like, it's very, very punishing if you can't get the... If you don't mind the permadeath, and you don't mind rebuilding, like when you lose shit, it's actually really fun. I don't know what it is. It's like, I stopped playing it for like several years, and then I came back to it recently, and I realized that they've changed quite a lot. It's still basically the same game, but they made a lot of quality of life changes that I really appreciate, which I'll get into later. And I was like, ooh, maybe I should get back into this. Now, of course, you know, when I get back into it, I lose like 3 or 4 characters, not too long, like within a week, but it's okay. I just convinced myself that rebuilding's fun. It's just what it is. And honestly, it's a lot easier to rebuild these days than it was like back then. Because back then, like, it was hard to get a hold of certain good items and stuff. And now I think the average like gear for like most players is much higher than what it used to be, and it's way more fun because of it. Didn't get a grasp of what to even do. I mean, honestly, when you first start this game, that's basically what it is. There is no real, like, good tutorial for it. I mean, there's an objective thing that I could show you. I forgot to actually show you guys that before I got into this dungeon. Let me finish this boss first. And there's technically, like, 5 bosses in this thing. It's like a scaling dungeon. Prowess is impressive. I'm ready. Oh, okay. Now, if I ever get slowed, which is like probably one of the worst debuffs, I'm probably gonna freaking Nexus, because when you get slowed and then a mob's about to hit you in the face, kind of scary. Because then you just get kind of hit over and over. Like the last attempt that I did this, I got slowed at like the worst time, and then there was like a freaking group right in my face, and if I didn't escape, I would have died. Even though like this dungeon's actually way easier for my character's like stats and stuff. Oh, hi, Allie. You sent me a TikTok about anal glands. That's fantastic. I will watch it when I have the chance. Because, you know, I really need that research right now. Okay. I'm picking up stat pots here, which ooh, an incantation. I could trade that for something. I don't know what these are worth now. These used to be, like, worth a lot more, but... I hate this community. Look. Sometimes your SO needs to send you a TikTok about anal glands. It could be really useful information that could, like, serve you well in the future. What secrets lurk within the gland? I don't know. I have to watch the TikTok. I'm not going to do on stream, but I will watch at some point. Maybe I'll get back to you guys. You stop saying that word. What word? Okay, so this is the final boss. If she attacks you and she's like, a swift death. This is your reward. Start summoning zombies. Ugh. The only thing that's dangerous about this is the stupid skull head that goes around, the ghoul head. That thing hurts. Oh, shoots. Oh, God. This is a little sketchy right now. And she shoots paralyzing shots, which isn't fun either. Allie, please don't tell him that. He doesn't need to know. It's something that I didn't even really want to know, but, I mean, unfortunately, I just kind of learned. Since, you know, you are who you are. And you have dogs, and you like to be educated. Literally cry. Sorry, Gord. Okay, so I beat her. That was pretty easy. Oh, and if you're wondering why these guys look transparent and stuff, one of the quality of life changes that I really like is that they made it to where you can turn up the opacity of your allies. And the reason why it's such a good thing is because sometimes when you're trying to dodge stuff and there's like a huge like mob with you, you can't see the boss's projectiles. So it's just really for my own clarity's sake. Gaming's good. Oh, so I was gonna explain, like, essentially what the essential objective is. So, when you go into a realm, your first objective is to become level 20 and become stronger. When they say become stronger, that means consuming stat potions to increase your stats all the way to max. Right now, I still need about 11 more mana pots, and then I'll be maxed out in all stats. Defeat 23 remaining Heroes of Oryx. The Heroes of Oryx are essentially the bounties that are in the world. There's several of them. And every time you defeat one, there's like a 50 or 25% chance for it to spawn something else. So. And defeat Oryx the Mad God in his castle. And then you go, once you've defeated all the gods, basically, or all his guardians and stuff, then he closes the realm and he teleports you to his castle where you can face off with him. And there's like 3 phases of Oryx. Most of the time people do 1 and 2. If you want to do the 3rd phase, you're probably going to need a clan because it's hard. Crawling Depths. I definitely want to do this. I hope people show up. So I can't solo it. So this is definitely a much harder dungeon than normal. And it's a grade S, isn't it? I think it's a grade S, which means it's there's variations of dungeons and they can have modifiers essentially. And usually a grade S is like the best modifier. It gives you the most loot, but also the most dangerous type of dungeon. And this is basically just a dungeon with a bunch of spiders in it, but they're very deadly spiders and can easily kill me. Whether we'll see a death on stream, I hope not, but if you guys do, then you get to point and laugh. Or just feel sad for me because I just wasted all that stuff on my character. There's a red spider here. I want you to come home too, Allie, but unfortunately, you're at work. That's just how it be. Ooh, golden eggs. So sometimes there's treasures, additional treasures in the dungeon. This had a bunch of golden eggs, which drop stat potions. Imagine we're having work today on a weekend. Couldn't be me, haha. Yeah, couldn't be us, actually, because I had to work today, too. So this boss is relatively dangerous. Not super hard, but if I'm not careful, I could die. Not really the worst, like, bullet hell instance. Oh, he's getting stunned. Okay, that's actually great. So we have a knight, and what knights do is that if they get their stun off shield, or their shield stun on the mob, they usually can't shoot any projectiles, which is, like, amazing. Knights are, like, so helpful in this game. And they're also the tankiest class in the game because they have to get pretty much point blank to be able to stun a boss. Uh-oh. Excuse me. The spider wants to kill me. The biggest leading cause of death in this game is not paying attention, getting swarmed by a mob, or having an enemy sit on you, like literally. Like they overlap your character and they just shotgun you in the face. And it sucks, so keeping your distance is very important. As a melee class, it's a lot harder, but usually the melee classes have a lot of defense to make up for that extra risk. I'm playing a rogue class, so I'm like the squishiest class there is. Although Necromancer technically gets really good health bonuses, so... Like, I'm squishy in defense-wise, but I have a lot of health. 820 is not bad. Alright, so I got that loot. I don't think there was anything else in here. I don't want any of that stuff. I have better gear. And I do need the marks, because I need these for my dailies. Yes, I'm playing just music from our a collection of library that is safe to play on stream. That we got together, because this game doesn't really have good music. It doesn't really have music, to be honest. I was going to mention a story about one of the times I had played this game and got pulled to a dungeon I wasn't ready for. I think it was the Mad God's Castle. Your boy got stuck behind a pack of mobs and was blocked off from the rapidly advancing pack of players. Yes, that is Oryx's dungeon. Oryx's castle is like, the whole realm gets teleported there, and it's like 85 people. And they just rush through the dungeon because there's so many of them, you just kind of destroy them. Also couldn't be me. We'll see if we actually get an Oryx raid. Usually, the more popular realms... Oh shoot, my I don't have a hotkey for this now. I just realized. That's okay. So 23... Okay, so it's still gonna be a while. And nobody wants to kill the Avatar, because the Avatar's a pain in the ass to kill. It also doesn't actually count towards the minions of Oryx now that I think about it. There's actually a lore reason for that. Do I have to do Magic Woods? I don't remember. don't think I do. I'm so glad I decided not to pursue this game. It'll take up your time because it is an MMO. There's a Demon's Grade S. I want to do bigger stuff right now. Like, I do need pots in those dungeons, but... Oh! I do want to do that dungeon. Parasite Chambers. Your phone percent is at 7%. Oh. I'm sorry if I'm not super interactive with chat at times, because I do have to pay attention, considering it is a bullet hell. I take a quick glance over when it's safe, but there might be times where I can't. This dungeon is somewhat harder, not that hard, but I could easily die in here. Is there tea here? Yes, there is. There is a treasure room. I'm always close and I never hit it. 8%. Oh. Always dangerous when the enemy's that close. So the boss of this dungeon is essentially the Wall of Flesh from Terraria, if anyone's familiar with that game. Except it doesn't progress towards you, it just stays stationary and you have to kick explosive barrels into it to damage it. You didn't bring your charger inside? Ow. Dude, you gotta hit those barrels. Come on. There you go. Oh, there's no good outlets. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, people are already at the freaking boss. Luckily, you can teleport to other players in this game, outside of a few dungeons. We totally missed the barrels. I do have to focus here a bit. I mean, not a really super hard patterns, but just enough for me to keep me on my toes. Is this Touhou? I was saying that earlier, that it is a Touhou style. With permadeath. So yeah, just let that sink in. I was hoping for a mana pot, but alas. And yeah, her workplace is kind of like that. Sucks. I don't think I have enough room to do. Need to go put stuff in my stash. Well, I do need to do this boss really quick. Great. See if I can do it. Wait. Oh, this is a full dungeon. 50 people in here. Oh, treasure room. Oh, I missed it. You have to do at least 10% damage or 10% of the boss's health in order to get qualification for a drop. Weed. Free. Okay, so this dungeon's just literally, it's just a labyrinth in the woods. And then you fight a caterpillar that turns into a moth. Somebody died. Oh. The moth does rush down sometimes, so I do have to be careful with that. Oh, I can't see it now. Okay, I'm just gonna stick back because this thing can kill me very easily. What is it? There it is. But yeah, you could see how, like, if I didn't have the opacity on my teammates, I wouldn't be able to see shit. It'd be freaking horrible. Oh, I can't pick up the mark. I need the mark. Okay. Sacrifice something, which will probably be a speed pot because they're very common. I still can't see shit. I could turn down the opacity a bit more, because when the mob's that big, it's still pretty bad, actually. 20%. How about that? You're seeing, but not looking. Oh, it's full. Okay. Anyway, I gotta go to my stash. Alright, so one of the things that before, like in order to keep stuff in your vault, you can keep anything that's in here as long as it's not on your character, and you won't lose it. So you can use it for the next character. In order to get more additional space for your vault, though, you basically have to put money into the game. It's technically free to play until you have to, like, buy stuff. What I used to do was just have, like, loot. I used to have just mule characters that would hold stuff for me. So, and you could probably still technically do that if you have a million emails you can use. But I think you just trade between the characters. So yeah, one of the quality of life changes that they made, though, is that you used to have to store everything in, like, no matter what it was. It's free to pay till it isn't, until what is what you're telling me? Yeah, pretty much. They added the potion rack, which I can add potions to this rack, and that way I don't have to have it take up space in my vault anymore, which is like the biggest, like, big nice change that I really love. And I can use these potions on my other characters that I'm trying to max, like my Kinsei. He needs a lot more stats. Bada bing, bada boom, over the horizon doth the gland blue. They're gonna make Gord very upset. He's already upset, never mind. Okay, so let me check my quest. I only need like 2 more marks to complete one of them. If I need 1 more Megamoth, I need 2 more Bilge Waters. When aren't I upset here? That's true. Oh, you know what, Allie, that makes a lot of sense about you not having available ports because of the client having OCD. I never really thought about it that way, but yeah. That sucks. Which one will I get into faster? Probably be this. But yeah, how you guys doing tonight? This is basically Realm of the Mad God. This is the gameplay. Oh, and you can trade other players in this game, obviously. I think I told you that because of the mules. And you could trade gear. Now, unless it's soul-bound, which there are some items in the game that are soul-bound, you know, it's tradable, which is nice. It used to be to where UT'd, which is untiered items, used to be completely untradeable, but then they made it to where they're tradable because it ended up being a situation where it's like, it was too punishing to like loot like untiered items. And they also made untiered items more common. They used to be like crazy hard to get. Like, especially like this ring right here that I'm wearing, the Ring of the Pyramid. It's like in one of the harder dungeons of the game, but it gives like amazing stats for a ring. And horrible when like the drop rate was just non-existent. Rat Sack. Rat Kentucky. Of the Kentucky Derby. Or at least the queue's going fast. Headline: it's been so long since Hollow Knight Silksong was announced that its website has expired, so yeah, that's how I'm doing. Oh. Feel for your gourd. Excuse me. Manor. I would like to do a manor. Oh, well, that guy disappeared immediately. Oh, God, that's a lot of aliens. Yeah, that was a situation where I could have died. Just all of a sudden, a huge mob. Hold on a second. Did I turn down my opacity? Let me teleport away to the safe zone. I feel like the players are still the same. Oh, no, there's 20%. Okay. I've learned that I am not immune to propaganda. No one's really immune to it. There's always some form of propaganda that you probably believe or have believed in the past. That's why we use so much of it. Imagine a Santa sack filled with rats. Rat Kentucky bursts forth, the only rat to escape. Great. Oh, Woodland Labyrinth. Because I need another mark. Let's say, come over here, folks. Do we have a road rushing? Nope, we don't. I might have to help clear. Ooh! Treasure room. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Ow. Okay, well. I almost died. That happened very fast, but I almost died. As like, I technically lived that situation, but I didn't want to risk it by getting hit by something else. My schizo something? What is this chat saying? Are you talking about the in-game chat, or are you talking about the Twitch chat? Because Allie's talking about the story of Rat Kentucky of the Kentucky Derby. I am in queue, right? Okay. I'm gonna go grab some fresh air and take my normal pills. I'll be back when I feel safe. Yeah, I know. It's a lot going on. Allie's going off about Rat Kentucky. This game is also kind of wild and crazy. It's a good stream so far. That's how I can tell it's going. Come on, position 0. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Please let me in. Thank you. Okay, this is a pure coincidence, but where good lands, people, that's an abbreviation. It's God lands. It's not, you're not going crazy, folks. You're not going crazy, Gord. Godlands is basically like the area where it's like all gray and stuff, and it has all these like mobs like Medusas and stuff. I'm gonna try this alien invasion thing, see how it goes. So what's going on here is that I got teleported to like a desert planet, and there's like a sandstorm blowing, and I have to stay like clear of the storm, because otherwise the mobs get buffed in the sandstorm, or they're invincible and you can't hit them. And also in the sandstorm I can choke because, you know, I don't get enough oxygen. First boss. Here. Well, you know what? Since he's armored, let me use my armor-piercing weapon. Nice. Ooh. Lots of mobs. Ow. I should be able to solo this though, because it's not like super hard. Just a lot of enemies. Where's the last mob? Someone else here. There we go. Actually, I might not be able to solo this because there's a time limit. Forgot about that. If you don't, like the alien invasion. Oh, I got a white. So white bags are like the rarest loot that an enemy can drop. And it's always good to see one. Oh shoot, I'm choking. Oh, wait, another white? Holy cow. Crazy. It's not 10 o'clock yet, Allie. I'm sorry. Oh. That's a bad situation. I got caught. That's okay. I got 2 whites out of that. I can't even complain. This is Warlord Wand. Ignores defensive target. Holy cow, that's really good. I do like the start of the fanfic. I don't know about the rest of the chat. Isn't this like... No, it's not like the conducting one. It's a little bit different. But this ignores defensive target. That's really good. Anything that ignores defense is usually a pretty good weapon. There, this. Yeah, we're on Central Time. I do kind of miss Eastern Time, but you know what? It's okay. You get used to it. I guess the nice thing about being on Central... And that doesn't even feel like a response to what I said, so I'm lost. So Central Time is really kind of nice for like the stream schedule, because that technically means I get to stream earlier and don't have to stay up as late. Okay, so the Killer Bee Nest is something I definitely want to do, because it always drops really good loot. And yeah, so I'm going to make my way towards it. I don't know what everyone else is fighting over here, but hopefully people will teleport to me and help me with this event here. I gotta clean out all the trash first, though, so it doesn't get in the way. All right. So much trash here. So there's like all these little mini nests. I'm not sure if it's actually required to clear these before you can actually engage the main nest, but I just do it just to make sure there's plenty of room and not much like projectile spam from this event. The bullet sounds like a squirrel call. Oh, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. Else is here helping me now. Ow. Okay, now the wash should come out. Yep. Highly redeemed bedtime. I don't know what that does. These giant wasps want me dead. This. Chase somebody else, please. Does nothing currently. Okay, good night. Oh, Allie redeemed like 20 bedtimes because she's tired. Oh, there's the wasp. Okay. That's a little sketchy. What's spamming projectiles over here? Okay, whatever. The blue behemoth is almost dead. I'd rather kill the yellow one because it's the one that paralyzes. Paralyzes keeps you from moving, which is probably the worst debuff in the game. Oh, thank you for the bits, Allie. You got leftover bits. Love you too, Al. Oh, okay. Oh, I got confused. That's also a bad one. What confused does is that it takes like your WASD and rotates it right. Stupid. Ugh. Okay, let me switch weapons here. Don't need the armor piercing. Need the range and damage. I don't know where the yellow bee's at. I hear it. There it is. Didn't drop anything for me? That sucked. Alright, time to kill the red one. I'm confused. This face sucks. It's sitting there spamming on the nest. Okay, well, we got it. Alright. Now we're gonna go inside the nest, I hope. Are you in a honeycomb? No, but I am near a wasp nest. Actually, it's not a wasp nest. It is a bee nest. I'm sorry. Only 6 people in here. That's kind of meh. Yeah, wasps don't make honey. That's why I was like, no, it's not a wasp nest because there's honey and stuff in here. Oh, no one wants to do this with me? Fine. I can't solo it. It's too hard. But I will go fight the Lord of the Lost Lands. Because this guy's easy. That dude. Yeah, you're right. They couldn't do the behemoth pun. I always confuse them for wasp because the sprite kind of looks like one, but they're not wasp. So this is the ice cave. It's not a dungeon. The boss is super easy. It's funny enough, like the mobs are more dangerous than the bosses. But this dungeon drops mana, so I think it does anyway. So I could do it and hopefully get a mana pot. Need 11 more mana pots to drink, and then my necromancer will be maxed out. So basically the story of this dungeon is that there's this guy like being possessed by like a phantom. And then the guy's like, oh, you have to kill me. That's the only way to purge him. He'll get to leave and go home soon, Allie. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. Ooh, a white. Aw, Staff of Esben. I was hoping I got his skull. The skull is like way better. I mean, this thing's okay, but it's not amazing. Shots hit multiple targets. I mean, that's pretty good. That means it pierces. Yeah. This shot's hit multiple targets. So, actually, it's more of an upgrade to my Spellblade, except it doesn't do damage piercing. I guess I'll use it. Why not? It's just if I want to hit a target with like both shots, I have to like make sure I hit it like towards the center here. So I have to be a pretty good distance. I was really hoping I get the skull. The skull is like a much better drop from him because it's a direct upgrade to what I have. Oh well. Seven remaining heroes. Where are the freaking enemies at, man? Oh, here they are. I kind of hate when the game does that, because I'm just trying to find stuff to kill. The game's like, yep, it's just an empty wasteland for a little while. Oh wait, I got a mana. You know, I picked up the mana pot and didn't even, like, pay attention. I was too focused on the white drop that I got. So 10 more mana pots. That's... See if people will help me get this, because I still need one more mark from this boss. Okay, maybe I'll just wait till the rusher gets it. Whoever they are. I've never seen a sorcerer rush, but... What does forging even do? I'm being the nice guy and explaining what forging does, because that's also a new mechanic. Before, like, the only way to get, like, untiered items, or, like, white items, basically, was to have them drop from bosses, but now you can get blueprints that allows you to forge the items themselves, and you get the materials to forge the items by dismantling other untiered items that you don't necessarily need, like if you have a lot of duplicates or something that you don't think you're going to need. Which is another great system that I think they added, which really helps, especially for the rebuilding process. It's like, oh, you know, you lost that character with that really awesome UT that you can only get by playing this dungeon every once in a while. Well, you could just forge it again. Like a way. So much better. Okay, so this is the phase I have to be careful of, because she kind of goes ballistic. I could see a bit better now. Hopefully the stream can. But this is a very spammy boss. Like, it's got, like, bullet hell galore. Especially these, like, projectiles. Like, freaking dander or whatever she's shedding. Oh, that guy. Oh my god, I'm about to see a huge gravestone. So anytime you die in the game, you have a gravestone, like, where you're dead, and it's basically like people can pay respects by, you know, just typing whatever, but the more stats you have maxed out, the bigger your gravestone. And that guy was a 7 out of 8 stats maxed, I think. Yep, so he's got a big, big gravestone. F in the chat for rubbiness. Poor guy. Oh, Cave of 1,000 Treasures. Oh, and no, the guy already went inside. The loot is also fine. Am I going to get ported up to Oryx soon? Nope. What song is this? Cemetery. Are people going to do that? Because I actually need 4 marks from the Switch. Oh yeah, okay, we got a group. I don't remember, like... I don't think this, like, dungeon really drops any, like, notable whites. I think really the advantage of this dungeon is that you can get quite a few pots from it. You get a lot of common pots that you need. With the occasional, like, decent drop here and there. Only reason why I'm doing it is because I need her marks to complete my daily, so I can get a treasure chest that I can open that gives me more stuff. You know how it is, looter shooters. Oh, get away from me. Whoops. No, my monitor. Shit. Crap. Hold on, I gotta fix my monitor. It accidentally unplugged here. See, that's the other thing. There's other things about my setup that need to be streamlined. Let me see here. You're gonna hear me struggle for a second, but there we go. Never mind, that wasn't that much of a struggle. Apologies for that stream. Yeah, I'm good. My monitor, my second monitor, which isn't the main monitor, got unplugged, so I couldn't see my second monitor, which means I couldn't see chat. But also, anytime that happens, it also kind of lags on my PC a little bit, for obvious reasons, because it's messing with the graphics card. Yeah, I'm good. I got it fixed. My potions in here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this away. I don't need it. And I'll feed that to my pet later. Oh, that sucks that I couldn't get that clear done, but it's okay. Shit happens. Sometimes you just gotta go back to Nexus. I wonder if anyone's opening any interesting dungeons. Whenever you see this, like, group accumulated to the side here, that usually means, like, they're waiting for somebody to open. Because you can open dungeons yourself, like in the realm, by buying keys, or getting keys from drops. Which, I don't see any keys. Yeah, like these keys right here. So. Occasionally people open dungeons in here. Sometimes people open really good stuff, but it doesn't look like anybody's got anything on right now. $20? God. I'll go in this because this will fill up. Oh, it just reset. Okay, well, looks like I'm running all the way there like a chump. Oh. So, I guess I'd explain how, like, basically the overall world works, is that on the outer edges of the map are, like, the easiest areas, like, very safe zones. When you get towards the center of the map, that's when you start to get, like, really more difficult enemies, especially, like, when you see, like, the Godlands, which is, like, scorched earth, basically. Is that a Candyland? What the heck? That's crazy. Candyland's a very rare dungeon. It's not a hard dungeon, but it's it does have some pretty decent drops. And this dungeon is different from every other dungeon in the game because it's instead of you like killing mobs and going to a or instead of like you know, going through the dungeon and getting to the boss, what you have to do is you actually have to kill mobs to spawn a boss. And you can do that infinite number of times. Like, it doesn't matter. You can, essentially, this is an endless dungeon. But one of the nice things about it is that it drops a lot of potions, and also the whites in this dungeon are really good. The whites and the ST items, which are, I forgot what they're called. They're like set items or whatever. Why the boss hasn't spawned yet? We haven't killed enough yet? But yeah, a boss will usually spawn like right here. Like when we're done, we have to kill enough of them. I'll do this for a little bit. Maybe kill like 1 or 2 bosses, and then probably leave. Candyland's not a board game. Well, it is a board game. But also, it's a dungeon in Realm of the Mad God. Oh, this is where the boss is supposed to spawn. Okay, so I found it. That's crazy we haven't gotten anything to spawn. It's like, it's a small chance every time you kill like one of the small mobs for something to spawn. It's kind of crazy how nothing's spawned yet. Unless they nerfed this dungeon a lot. They could have. Unicorn's like one of the better bosses. I would like a unicorn to spawn. There we go, Gigacorn. Wait. Didn't drop anything good. Most of the time you might not get anything, but it kind of depends. I can use my staff at Esben. It pierces enemies anyway. Clear the mobs faster. I'll kill like 1 more boss. That will leave. Because it's like I said, it's infinitely repeatable, so I can technically waste a lot of time in this dungeon too. I do like the staff, actually. I would have preferred the skull very much so, but it's okay. Troll will keep your dreams out of reach. Okay. Always scared when you see the boss like jump like that. Nothing. Fuck this stuff. I've gotten some good drops in here. I've gotten like the armor that it drops in this dungeon, which is actually like a really good armor set for like the melee classes. But anyway, oh, there's one more troll. Okay, fine, we'll do one more. He spawned pretty quick, so got stunned. No, nothing good. Okay, I'm out. Oh wow, Mysterious Crystal. I haven't seen this thing in forever. I didn't know it was still in the game, to be honest. Oh, we just barely have enough DPS. You have to pass a DPS check on this, and then it spawns a boss that you fight. Come on, let's do the crystal. It's been so long. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, no. I thought we actually got it. There we go. I don't remember what she drops. I think she drops a dungeon. Oh. Freaking horses. Oh, she doesn't drop anything. Okay, so she has like a chance of dropping some items here and there, but I thought she dropped dungeon too. Apparently not. Oh crap, I forgot I had an offer up for the trade. Let me talk to this guy. What? Filtered phrase? What do you mean? Okay. Sorry, dude. I can't help you. I'll have to fucking go on the website and change that. I don't know why it's freaking telling me it's filtered phrase. That doesn't make any sense. Damage Grunt sounds like fucking CJ from GTA San Andreas. I can kind of see what you're saying. There's a Deadwater Docks crab here. See if people join for this. Also a hard dungeon that I cannot solo, but I need people here. Okay. Let's see if people are in here. A group of 6. That's fine. Honestly, like, I could probably duo most of these harder dungeons if I had another friend that played with me. We could probably duo. It's just, solo is really hard, because with duo you can kind of split focus on the mobs, whereas, like, solo, obviously, you can't, so you just get rushed, like, really hard. Oh, banana! Wonder if it's worth using my Staff of Esben here. They don't really clump up that much. It's just a lot of enemies that... That guy's still messaging me. Oh, he's messaging the wrong person. Not buying wisdom. This is definitely more on the Touhou side a little bit. With all the cannonballs. It's not too bad, but sometimes you can get a little overwhelmed. Oh goodness. Oh boy. Ow. Okay, we're good. Had to use a potion there, but not a big deal. He didn't drop what I wanted, though. I was hoping for a life potion. That's okay. These pots will do. And I got the mark, which I do need marks from him. So I just need one more mark from him, and then I can complete one of my dailies. Sick. Ooh, a golden one. So there's golden versions of, like, the enemies in the Godlands, and what they are is just essentially a tougher variant. They're guaranteed to drop a potion for you, and they drop the dungeon that they drop. Oh, I guess they're not guaranteed to drop a potion. But they are guaranteed to drop the dungeon that they usually drop. Paying attention to callouts in the chat, because if I see another Deadwater Docks, I'm going to go into it. I do need more Haunted Cemetery, but it's harder to get a group for that. I mean, I could solo it too, though. I just want to get my Deadwater Dock stuff out of the way. Let's go ahead and get that last mark and do that quest, because that's also a better daily. Yeah, I know. It's like, the game literally fucked with me there, because every time I've killed one of those things, they've always dropped a potion for me. Plus the dungeon. So it's like, I was just kind of baffled that it didn't at times, so I guess it's not guaranteed, but... Falling Depths is... It's always worth it, to be honest. I need mana. Just drop mana pots, so... Ooh! Golden eggs! Oh, wait a minute. That's a giant spider. I almost walked face first into that guy. That would have been bad, because he would have hurt and possibly killed me. Oh, somebody died, but it was a newbie, so who cares? Still kind of triggered. The game was like, you don't get pots from me, you stupid. You get a dungeon drop and that's all you get. It's like, it's not even that hard to get the dungeon drops from like the regular mobs, so it's like, why even... I don't understand. Ow. Since this is a spider's web nest, I'm not sure if, like, it was clear, but, like, walking over these, obviously these webs, I get slowed by, like, a lot, so. Definitely a bad situation when you have a big spider on you. Getting slowed by the webs. I wonder if people who are arachnophobic can play this dungeon. I mean, they're just sprites, but they are spiders, so I mean... I'll see when I get there. Oh no, Jenna Rocker, you're gonna get pulled in. Heck, if you want to play right now, I'll play with you and help you level up. I wouldn't care. All you have to do is just follow me into a dungeon and just let me do the killing and you'll get all the EXP. I'll find out. You guys are arachnophobic? I mean, I don't blame you, but... Ooh, ow. You act as if I'm not playing the game right now? Oh, okay. Well, shit. Oh, wait, I can't. This is bad. Oh, okay. I'm getting a little too distracted by the chat, so you should just focus up here for a second. Because I can die in this dungeon very easily. This boss hurts a lot. Ow, and so do his webs. Let's see, there he is. Oh god, okay. Sticky web. There we go. There's the last egg we have to break. We can kill the boss. I think. There we go. Oh, he didn't drop anything good. I already have enough marks, so I don't need that. Mystery skin token. Nah. What do you mean Generok meant by I'm not immune to propaganda? Yeah, that's fair. Guess you got me on that one. Do I even need this? I think I do. I'm going to be taking a little break here in a little bit. I'll let you guys know. Then I'll be back. Let's see. I can actually validate Generok's claim. Just going to test something really quick. Okay, Generok probably is actually online. Can I lock him? Or do I have to be in the same world? I have to be in the same realm. I can add you as a friend, though, can't I? Hold on, let me see. I can't lock you, but I can add you as a friend. I'm pretty sure I can do... How do I do that? Do I just do /friend? Invite, join... Add friend. But I think I have to be in the same realm. Wait. Help who? General, just out of curiosity, like, what realm are you in? I'll just join you really quick and add you as a friend. So if you're ever playing, I can help you out. Or not realm, I'm sorry, server. That's a good question. Well, if you go here and then hit servers, it'll tell you what server you're in. Yeah, I'm in US East 2, which is full. Is /friend like a... Nope, it's not. That's what to say. You have to... I have to actually, like, meet you in the game to add you as a friend, which is kind of annoying. Unless, I'm missing something here. I guess while Generok figures out what server he's in, I'll get back to it. Oh, golden poop guy. Well, that time he dropped a potion. Freaking. Here, I might as well go ahead and go back to Nexus really quick. Gotta empty my stuff. You hop to East too? Okay, cool. I wonder if you're in here. Oops. Oh, there you are. I added you as a friend. So, Genrock, if you click on me and add me as a friend, and then also if you click on me and lock me, you'll see me at the top of the player list anytime you're in the realm. So that you'll know where I'm at, or you can teleport to me and stuff. You're only level 3, so you probably don't want to like teleport to me very often. But look at how cute you are. You got, you got your little dagger and your bandit claw. I don't really have any hand-me-down gear. You'll just have to find some stuff. All the stuff that I have is like really high tier, and you might lose it right away. So, okay. Did you add me as a friend? How does this thing work? I don't even know. I think your name's supposed to change color when I add friend. I swear, there's like... I thought there was like a friends list somewhere. Current missions. Not combat. Attributes. That's weird. Although it's possible you can't add me as a friend because maybe you're not like high enough rank yet. I know there was like a weird thing where there's a restriction for accounts. They can't like whisper and talk and stuff, but you're able to whisper me, so I don't know. Oh, I have you locked. And I know what your name is, so. I'm just trying to... I could have... Is there really not a friends list? Well, even though it's permadeath, you wouldn't lose, like, your character's name. You just lose the character. If that makes sense. So, like, if I switch to any of these characters, I'll still be named Insane Lol. And Genrock will still be named Genrock. It doesn't matter. The log said that the friend request is sent. Can you try sending me one, and if I can figure it out? I'm fixing about to take a break anyway. Not, then we can figure this out when I come back. Alright, we'll just figure this out when we come back. Oh, you just did? Yeah, I don't see it. That's weird. Oh. Well, anyway, I'm gonna take a break, guys, so I'll be back in a minute.
I wanted to say hi.
Oh, Allie's here, by the way.
Hi.
Okay, anyway, gonna take a break. We'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Figured it out. Y'all hear something? Oh, Gord apparently didn't know you were here.
Wow.
Uh, I have no idea what realm Generot could be in. I wonder if he joined this one. I guess he figured it out with the friends list. I still don't know what I'm doing.
Was he?
Yeah, he got in the game because he saw me playing. He's like, "Dang it, Cheat! Don't make me play this. Don't make this game look fun to play." I guess this is kind of his style of games. You got good taste, Generot.
I think it looks.
This game? It is. Sometimes it depends on what I'm doing.
It looks like too much going on at once.
Yeah. There's a social tab in the bottom left next to the chat box. Oh! Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay, I'm leaving now. Have fun.
Okay.
I won't do that because they probably would hear me getting smooch. Okay, well now I said that.
You literally just okay. Ew, cooties. Forehead. Forehead. That's a game mode that you can't see because is it banned on Twitch? Well, I don't have Better TV Plus or whatever. Yeah. So social tab, does it tell me anything about like what you're doing, or it just tells me like, okay, you're just on my friends list? That's all it says. Okay. Man, how was I supposed to know that this little freaking thing? Crazy. Okay. Well, now I have you added as a friend, Generot. That's what I was thinking. It's so small. Yeah, I didn't think anything of it either. I was just like, crazy. These guys are fighting the sentry. I don't want to fight the sentry. Oh, God. Oh, God. Let me try around the realm. There's actually not that many players in this. I think it literally just closed and got reset. Let's do Lich. Oh, it's still on BRB screen? Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Thank you for saying something. To be honest, like, didn't really even need the BRB screen, but whatever. I mean, I'd rather have like an overlay. You know what I should do? I should just make the BRB screen like translucent or something. And just like put it as an overlay like on the game. And just make it opaque or whatever. So that way you guys can still see like people talking in the chat. Or messing around and stuff, and then the music's still going and whatnot. Yeah, I should look into that. I wonder if I could figure that out. So that way you guys don't miss it. I mean, you guys didn't miss anything. I mean, I wasn't doing anything. I was trying to find my way around the game. And now I'm waiting in queue, so. I'm gonna add some songs to this playlist. I know this is a more of a chill kind of playlist, but I would love to like have my own playlist that's got some bops on it. Alright, time to go kill the Hermit God. Oh! I got disconnected. That's great. Oh man, not only did I get disconnected, but it kicked me to another server. Annoying. Now I'm stuck in a login queue for the server itself this time. But hey, check out this sick artwork. It's like way too good for like no reason for a game that doesn't look nearly as good. I'm lucky I'm still playing Persona right now, because if I wasn't, I'd definitely also be playing this and getting mad. Oh, really? Fair enough. I don't know, man. It's just something about it. It's like really addicting to me. It's just... I guess it's just like the appeal of like permadeath games. It's just like being able to this is a Destiny load screen. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. It's like that artwork's like insanely good for like no reason. But funny enough, like that artwork's actually a picture, or it's the portrayal of the machine boss. And what the machine is that it's a realm where you go into it, right? And it's essentially like the inside like of the server, like literally the server of the game. They made like a thematic dungeon based off of like the servers and how they operate and stuff. And it's just, it's just a bunch of robots and stuff. It's kind of funny. It's like a kind of a joke dungeon. Why did it autocorrect change bleh? That last chat message isn't even a word. Yeah, I was like wondering what the heck you said. Hi, Arwen. Puppies are here. And there goes Arwen looking for food. Oh, let's see. Is Genrock still alive? Hard to tell because he's not actually like, I want... I got chips. Or more specifically, a mix. Arwen, these aren't for you. No, they're fine. They are spicy. Not like overwhelmingly, but... Oh! Frodo! He bumped his head on the table. Jeez, Frodo. Shouldn't eat too many of these because I'm going to eat dinner. Tater tot hot dish. Any Midwest folks in the chat liking a tater tot hot dish? Also known as casserole, really. No, it could still be hot. Alright, fair enough. Well, now I want to Google this stuff. I'm curious. We speak English here, sir. Tater tot hot dish. Look it up. That's why I was asking if there was any Midwest folks in the chat. Davy Jones' locker. Oh, yep. Still living? Good job, Generock. If you can make it to 20, that's your first milestone. Oh shit, they're already fighting the boss. That's fair. I'm not hot. Yeah. I was gonna say, it sounds like some shit my high school teacher from Minnesota would say. Looked it up, and one of the recipe pages says it's a popular dish in Minnesota. Yeah. It's very popular here. It's like, these, like the Walmarts here are like the only Walmarts that I've ever seen where they put hot dish, or I mean not hot dish, but tater tots like in the side freezers, like when you're walking up the main aisles. Yeah, they don't do that like down south or anywhere else I've been, I guess. There's like a whole section freezer dedicated to just tater tots.
Yeah, because tater tot.
Yeah. Oh, hey, 3 remaining heroes. I'm gonna see if I can go try to kill this lich. Close the rum. Oh goodness, trying to get through Godlands though. Frodo, there's no food for you, man. My dog's just putting his chin like on my arm, like while I'm streaming and eating chips. He's like, food? I clearly see food here. You're clearly eating, therefore I want some. I love dogs. Just don't bump your head on the table again. He's definitely interested in my chips. Are you gonna eat dinner? Okay. Dog begging for food when you're cooking, not realizing what he's begging for is boiling water in a pot. That's like something Arwen to do. One of our dogs is like food crazed, and she'll like she'll greet you and get really excited, and then when she comes into a room, she always has to look for food. Like first thing she does. Yeah. We took her to the vet and they recommended, you know, putting her on Prozac, but she said it might affect her ability to be cognitive responsiveness and stuff like that. But she's been on it and she's been like a lot calmer. Yeah. Yeah, because her obsession was like so bad, like she wasn't like responding to us like very well, so. But after putting her on Prozac, it's been a lot better, because sometimes dogs get anxiety too, so I mean, not just a human thing. So this is Tomb of the Ancients. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this dungeon, because usually people leave when there's not like a big party. And there's a rogue rushing right now. Might be okay. But basically these 3 statues in the middle of the tomb. We have to kill Sarcophagus. Or sarcophagi, I guess. I don't know, plural. To like wake up these 3 bosses basically. You fight them all at once. But oh, the rogue left. Okay, well, the realm's closed, so I'm gonna go fight Oryx because I haven't featured him in the stream yet. So he closed the realm, which means that essentially we're quote unquote stuck in here. Well, we're not actually stuck. I could still go to Nexus. And in about like 30 seconds, he's going to teleport us to his castle. So I'm going to sit here in the ocean and just relax while I wait for that to happen. Looks like Genrock is still alive. Good to see it. Carwyn. Now she's going under the table.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, Genrock's doing fine.
Oh boy.
Put these away for right now. Dogs are being really silly. No, Frodo, you can't have any of it. It's spicy. Yeah, I was telling chat that he was doing that. It was pretty funny. Where he lays his chin on me. I'd say Frodo's the first dog I've seen do that. Ten. So these are the Stone Guardians. They're pretty simple, honestly. Oryx's castle is not that hard until you get to Oryx 3. But I won't be able to get into Oryx 3 because it's really only for like the organized guilds and stuff. Because you have to have like 3 things to break the seal. Oryx the Mad God. So this is the main bad guy of the game. Dogs don't like him very much. Switch to staff as the titular Mad God. Yeah, it is him. Okay, so let's go fight him again in its wine cellar. Now the wine cellar version of him is a lot more dangerous. It's still pretty simple for the most part. And for the longest time, this was like the hardest version of him. It was only until they released Exalt that they came out with Oryx 3. Actually, no, that's not true. Oryx 3 didn't come out till a little bit later. Because I was there during the transition. Oryx 3 was not a thing. But it was like in development. Ow. Do we not have any knights? That sucks. He's gonna take a second. Oh, ow. I got hit by part of that shotgun. It hurt. Okay, we got him. Oh, what the hell? 2 seals were opened already. What the heck? I may or may not have accidentally killed another player. I guess gotten another player killed is a better way of saying it. What, did you drag an enemy to him and get him killed? I'm curious if they're going to open the third seal, because I'll actually go in there and see. Just take a little peek. It doesn't look like it. If no Oryx 3, I'm gonna beat my meat. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I'm sorry, chat had to see that. Somebody in the game said that.
Oh, I was worried that.
This guy said, freaking no Oryx 3, I'm gonna go freaking watch Pornhub. Ugh. What? Hi. Wow. Just like me, for real, for real. Okay, well, Gorg Fox just, you know.
Calm down.
Ali says to calm down. He teleported right into me as I was fighting a boss who got wiped out by 1,000,000 projectiles. Oh, okay. Well, that's not his fault. I mean, that's not your fault. That's his fault. Let's see. Let's see what level you're at, Generok. Oh, you're level 12. Good job, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna go inside Beholder. Bossa has a bunch of debuff lasers, so if I had to hazard a guess, he got hit by the armor broken, then face tanked a bunch of hits. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It's definitely like a player killer, or like a noob killing boss. Hey, there's Genrock. No, it's not that bad. Even as a new player, it's a little intimidating at first, but really the only thing about that boss is if you get weakened, like, it takes forever to kill. And weakened is like the most common, like, laser that he has up. And then it just nerfs your damage by like 90%. Yeah, I just showed off killing Oryx right there. I mean, at least his first two forms. And then he closes the realm, and you have no choice but to go back to Nexus and join another realm and do the same thing again. I'm not looking forward to work tomorrow. Just check the weather, and there's a 50% chance of rain the whole day. Oh, Cord Fox, I feel so bad for you, man. Rain the whole day? 50% chance? How's he gonna live? Like, he's not gonna be able to make it home. Better than snow in fucking March. Yes, thank you, Generok. I was basically hinting towards that. Up here in Minnesota, up here in Minnesota, we still have freaking snow, like feet of it still on the sides of the roads. Oh yeah, Wisconsin. I mean, we're on the border, freaking Minnesota. Whatever. Yeah, it will melt soon, which is good. Um, no, it's like, I move up here to Wisconsin. It's just like, oh, the snow should end next week, and then it's been snowing like every week, and it's like I drive a wheel drive like car, and it's a heavy car, so it's not gonna be like too much trouble, but it's been a little rough. Yeah. I say that because last week it rained and I caught pneumonia and was out cold for like 5 days. Oh, okay, well. That's a valid reason to hate rain. And also Ali says rain can't give you pneumonia, which I technically, yeah. How'd you get pneumonia? Did you just get hypothermia or something? Ooh, can we do a nest? Please, yes. Okay, we actually have a group for nest. That's awesome. So I get to show off this beehive.
Like how slow. Ah.
Oh, I see what Gord's trying to say. He's saying that, like, last time it rained, he got sick, and it wasn't because of the rain. It's just he's associating that with the rain.
PTSD. I get it.
Yeah, PTSD. He said he likes the rain, he just doesn't like doing it on the days that he works, which is very fair, because... Yeah. I mean, granted, if I was working an outdoor job, I would hate the rain too, just as much as anybody else. So, I mean, I get that. It's just funny, like, when somebody mentions rain to me right now, I was like, man, don't even talk to me about rain. I would kill for some rain right now. That's basically how I feel. Freaking rain. I was like, my car can handle the rain. I got tires for that. No problem. But snow? Ugh. It's like a struggle getting home from work every day. Like, all I want to do is just kick back and relax after talking to stupid customers all day. Wario theme. So this dungeon, like, the hardest thing about it really is, like, the bosses. There's technically 2 bosses in this dungeon. We're going to the first main one, and then there's, like, a secret boss you can fight. I would say the secret boss is actually harder in most cases, but...
What?
I was joking with Allie the other day, because I was like, I was like, you need to just take my wallet so I don't waste money on stuff, and she's just like, but I need you to have it just in case you need it for an emergency, and then she tried to give it back to me, and then I was like, but it's not my wallet. And then we did the whole spiel where she's just like, well, isn't this your ID? And I'm like, yep. Isn't this like, I found this ID in this wallet, so therefore it should be your wallet. Makes sense to me? Well, here. It's not my wallet. Freaking love SpongeBob. Okay, so people are dying during this fight, but that's okay. Oh, several people have died during this fight. Oh, please get the... Oh, shoot. It's not... Ow. Okay, I panicked because I got stunned. That's okay. At least I got to show off that boss a little bit. Oh, Ocean Trench. I caught it because I do custodial work, and the shit I clean is already bad enough. When the rain starts getting wet, it's releasing nasty germs into the air. It took me down. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Man, I do not miss being his custodian. That's like one of the worst jobs. It really is. I used to do it at Walmart. So just imagine that. I mean, honestly, you can't imagine it. Until you work it, you really don't know. You can't understand like how bad Walmart bathrooms can get. It's like actually insane. Yeah, I mean, those can be pretty bad too. But I'm just talking in general. Talking about Walmart. Nothing. Somebody opened something. What the heck? Mountain Temple? Okay, I'm gonna switch to my Kensei and drink a bunch of potions real quick. Let's see where I'm at with this character. This should max out my speed. Be right back, need a band-aid. Did you hurt yourself, Gord? Be careful. Oh, my wisdom's maxed out. Okay. And yeah, that's it. So 6 more attack, 2 more defense, 10 more dexterity, 1 more fight, and then life and mana, which I need a lot of. Hi, Arwen. Arwen, I have no food for you. Hold on. Puppy wants pets real quick. Oh, Sophie does too, maybe. Arwen's a good girl. Oh, she really wants pets. She's putting her paw on me. Arwen's so cute. You definitely have Border Collie in you, Arwen. There's no way you don't. Ow. Arwen. She's interrupting the stream, but it's okay. It's worth it. Dog needs pets. She rolled over and now I'm giving her belly scratches. Okay, Arwen. That's really uncomfortable for me. I'm sorry. I'll give you some more later. Alright. Alright, so my Kensei is almost maxed out, and I have a new room for another character, which I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. I'm probably gonna make an archer actually, because I lost my huntress, which was the bow class that I had. It's really, that one really hurt because I had like such a good setup on her. Oh well. Nature of the game though. Let's check on Genrock. Still alive. At least on his rogue, he is. There's been a lot of dog based interruptions on G2P. Not that I'm necessarily complaining. Yeah. Well, dogs are dogs. They're just gonna do what they do. I don't know if we can make that call. You're banned from my streams if you don't like dogs. How about that? Not everyone on G2B is crazy about dogs, I don't think. At least if I'm thinking correctly, I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 members that are kind of indifferent. No, I wouldn't say hate. No, I wasn't going to go over that. No. I could never own a dog. I can't afford to let anyone get in the way of my epic gamer hours. Okay, Gord Fox. Gord Fox. I mean, it kinda is, but at the same time it isn't. Because I know to be responsible and to take care of puppies and to take care of girlfriends and... or girlfriend singular.
Wow! Wow! Who's your girlfriend?
No one. Gord Fox will probably say it's him. He's referring to me. Yep, I knew it. I called it.
Go. Ah.
They said I'm hers and no one else's. So sorry, Gordon. Yeah, unlucky with these chests not dropping anything. Ooh. I always get a shock when someone hard reads me like that. Oh. I am good at the hard reads because I play fighting games. Always get shook. Sorry, I misread that. Maybe I'm slightly dyslexic. I don't think that's what dyslexia does, but whatever. Oh, ow. Hmm. Ooh, more attack potions. No, I think you should do that. Hmm. Oh, I do already need to go back to the freaking thing. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that guy has a pet. I was about to say, I was kind of shook for a second because that's like Oryx. That was like what we saw, that big knight dude. That was like Oryx's third form. But I guess you can get him as a pet, just like you can get his other forms. That thing's probably hella rare. Hi, Arwen. I can give you more pets now since I'm waiting in queue. Oh, she wants butt scritches. Butt scritches. Butt scritches for the puppy. The other two dogs are just lounging. Cute. Okay. Yeah, watch out. He's lounging.
What am I gonna do with the rest of these fish tank rocks? Put them in the fish tank?
Yeah.
That's not where fish tank rocks go. I don't want too much rock.
Frodo was big chillin'. He still is. He's being chilling? Okay. He's gonna try to eat it. So Arwen, one of our dogs, is like the one that's food crazed, was sitting down like in front of Allie thinking that like she had a bag of treats and she didn't. So she took out one of the rocks and let Arwen sniff it. And then Arwen's like, that's not food.
Party.
He actually did try to eat it. That's crazy. Silly dogs. Always got to think everything's food. Oh, Allie and I went to Goodwill not too long ago because we were intentionally trying to go to a thrift store, but they were closing up early enough in the day. So we went to Goodwill, and you know, we were getting some things here and there, and then we actually hit the gold mine. For anybody who's fan to The Office, Allie found some leggings, or those sweatpants. Yeah, sweatpants. That he was like, "Oh, these are nice." I'm not gonna get it though because it's got writing on it. And then she actually read what it said, and it says Scranton Shroot Farms, Scranton,
Visit
PA.
Shroot Farm.
Visit Shroot's Farms, Scranton, PA. Which I was like, "Holy shit, what a fucking find!" Because you know, Allie loves The Office, and so do I. So, and I especially love Dwight. So. And it's like, what is Goodwill doing with like a freaking? This is like a special ordered like
Yeah,
clothing.
the tag says like off.
Yeah,
Like, when did this collection come out?
it's kind of crazy. So it's always nice when you can go to Goodwill and find like freaking gold and a bunch of shit. For Scotland. Here it is. Oh, Arwen, watch it. I have to invest in like some cable organization so that way when the dogs like get a little too risky, they don't pull cables out on my computer. I didn't realize Alex's theme was in this playlist. We gotta get some more Third Strike songs on here. Generok, if he's still alive, let's see. It looks like it's a yes. Oh, barely? Uh-oh. Oh, Deadwater Dogs. I need that. Please, I need a team. I literally almost died like 10 seconds ago. Yeah. Sometimes that's how it be. So it's like that shit your pants kind of like close, you know? Oh. Wait, see? Where? Oh, I'm at it. Where the fuck is my R key moment? Yeah, I've had moments like that too, where it's like, just actually a tip for you, Gord. Probably take the whisper like shortcut off a tab, because I've accidentally hit tab, and when you're like in chat, like you literally can't escape because you're, you know, literally typing. So you'll just be typing R over and over, and then realizing you can't leave because you have a text box open. So little pro tip for you. Can't escape from crossing fate. Rebel 1. Wait, no, can't escape from crossing fate is... I don't remember what anime game that is. I was confusing it with BlazBlue. Oh crap! Oh crap! It's crab time. Crab, it's crab time. Oh jeez. I have a crab chasing me right now, and it's a giant crab, and it's mean. I think I'd scream if I died to that. Also, technically it is BlazBlue's from Cross Tag. Oh, okay. Where's the crab at? Oh, there it is. Ow. Giant crabs are the worst. Ow, ow, ow. I do have healing pots, so I did have that on reserve. I don't know, like, why this crab is so huge and why it's so threatening, but it drops good stuff, though. Ooh, life potion.
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck, White? I hope chat enjoyed that close call, because that crab chased me into eternity. It's like I literally didn't even try backing up, I just turned my ass around and ran. That was so funny. Sometimes it be like that though, sometimes you just gotta turn and run. I think I'm gonna clip that for like next year's highlight compilation because that was pretty funny. At least to me it was. Sometimes dying ain't worth it. I mean, it really ain't. Like crab doesn't drop anything like amazing. I would have definitely hit the R key, but I was like, let me just see if I can salvage this by running. Live to die another day, exactly. Look at this penguin shooting cannonballs at me. That I just killed. Okay, up or down? Wow, 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 wow. Oh, cannons. Oh, cannons. There's a penguin there. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Ow. That shotgun hurt. Jeez. Oh, whoops. Alright, almost to the boss. Whether or not we'll be able to take it down is another question, though. I really hope that I can. Oh, monkey. What is this guy? Is he... Oh, he's a bard. Yeah, we should be able to do it, actually. And he's got coral bow. Really good bow. I don't remember Mr. Krabs talking about shotguns hurting. I'm sure he would have said that if he got hit by a shotgun. This is where the parrots come in, right? Okay. Oh, ow, 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 ow. 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 Freaking parrot. Oh god. Okay. I'm really focusing right now because I don't want to die. But I'm also being kind of greedy right now. Whew. Got a moment to freaking do stuff for a minute. Oh god. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. I did it. Or we did it. Woo! Hell yeah. Usually in a bigger group, the phases don't last nearly as long, obviously, because you're kind of like blowing through them, but we did it. So now I think I could turn in this quest because I have all the marks that I have for that one. There be Pirates or Epic Showdown. Those are both pretty good. I'll do Epic Showdown. Those are the hardest ones. Get rid of those marks. And then if I do Bilgewater like 2 more times or whatever. Okay, so now I got that gift chest. I get to open this. See what's in it. Ooh, mana. Attack, strength. And I don't want that. Oh, shit. Alright. Well, that fight wore me out. I think that's a good stopping point for me. But yeah, that was Realm of the Mad God. You know what I think? Honestly, this game could be that game that we could play like when I don't have anything to do during a randomizer run. And I'll probably bring it back on the days that I don't feel like playing something else. So, alongside with Deep Rock Galactic, those are my 2 big ones. But But I appreciate you guys watching the stream. And what else was I gonna say? Oh, replacing Day Rock. Well, Deep Rock Galactic's never gonna get replaced. It just might get put on hold for a little bit. That stream took roughly exactly enough time for me to get to my Rogue to 20. Nice, good job, man. Now you have to do the harder stuff, which is to get potions to get better gear. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We're a community run stream. We stream every night at 10 p.m. Tomorrow, I believe. No, Austin only streams on Wednesday now, so I'm not sure who's streaming tomorrow. One of these days, I'll figure out the schedule. I think Austin gave up on the schedule too, because Rave alternates and he doesn't keep track of it anymore. So we try to stream every night at 10 p.m. So hopefully somebody will be streaming tomorrow. I stream on Sundays, and then Austin's on Wednesday now. So, and yeah, that's really it. Me, Rave, and Austin just doing the streams at the moment. I don't remember who else is streaming. I know Jay does sometimes, and Pop does too, but I think they might be taking a break. But anyway, appreciate you guys so much. Fuck schedules we stream sometimes as Rogue is dying. I'm about to get real overzealous in the next few minutes. Hey, you could just do it again. Getting to 20 is like one of the easiest things to do, so no shame in dying. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks everybody who lurks and watches, and thanks everybody who watches the VOD and watch our YouTube. Definitely check out our YouTube if you ever want to see any archives, because Twitch deletes them. So our YouTube channel is the Go to Bed Cast. So anyway, you guys have a good night, and go to bed.
Go to bed.
Ali said go to bed. Hopefully you guys heard her.